Senate Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. Distinguished colleagues, I think it is important for some of us who have done some studies in this area to bring this issue into proper focus. The issue in this country today is that the enormity of the mineral wealth of this country has not even been explored. Nigeria was pacified and amalgamated in 1914. Immediately after that, there was a First World War. This section of the world was to produce agricultural raw materials for Europe. Minerals were extracted from South and Central Africa. So the enormity of the mineral wealth, with the exception of iron, of tin, columbite, and coal around Enugu, and recently iron ore, was left actually unexplored. So much of the mineral wealth of this country is intact. Now, the danger that we are having is that this wealth is now being tapped, most of it illegal, by unregistered, unorganized, and potentially criminal syndicates that are going to make life in our rural areas very, very brutish. So the earlier we sit down as a legislator to face this potential danger, the better. So I think the most important thing, Mr. President, is for this National Assembly to invite the Ministry of Environment and Soil Mineral Resources, either at the committee level, so that they are going to give us a statement of the full extent of the mineral resources of this country, which has not actually been explored yet, so that we can have an idea of how to organize a systematic way of exploring these resources and tapping from them for the benefit of all Nigerians. Otherwise, if we allow these artisanal miners who, because of the wealth of Zamfara, you could see what happened in Zamfara. What happened in Zamfara is not just a product of failure of governance, which is also part of it, but also of the enormous mineral wealth of that particular section of this country. Bandits were used and armed by a lot of these artisanal miners, a lot of them coming from Senegal, who used the bandits to provide them with the space and the security to exploit the mineral resources illegally. Therefore, this issue, Mr. President, has been faced in an organized way. And I think it's better for us as a Senate and as a National Assembly to invite the Ministry of Soil and Mineral Resources through our committee, or the relevant committees. We can get the relevant committees to engage them so that we know exactly what is going on, what the plans are, so that we can take stock of the mineral resources of this country. We didn't pay much attention to this solid mineral issue because immediately after the Second World War, we had oil. So we abandoned everything. And we came to rely on oil. Now, the challenge in the solid mineral sector is both economic and existential. Because if we don't do anything about it, it will create a regime of insecurity which, God forbid, we should try as much as possible